Can you describe the current mood of the country?
Well, here in the United States, I would say that the current mood is actually rather negative and probably accelerating to the negative. But, for example, a few weeks ago, I was visiting some friends in Singapore, and we were talking about one thing and another, and I happened to make mention of, well, you know, in the current economic crisis, people are a little bit pessimistic, and my friends looked at me like I just dropped in from outer space, and they said, "What crisis? You know, we don't have any crisis. We're looking forward to the future." So this is not a global mood. I would say that the negative mood that I see unfolding in the United States and in Western Europe is a Western European and American phenomena. It's not shared by the East Asians, that's for sure. Now, of course, in order to create some kind of a decent theory, let's say, of this hypothesis, mood matters, one has to have a decent way to actually measure the social mood. It's not good enough to just have some anecdotes or make some public opinion survey down on the street corner. You need to have something that you can actually attach some numbers to and measure. And I've examined a number of different possibilities, including public opinion surveys, birth rates, internet markets, and etc. But the best mood meter that I have right now, and it's not necessarily perfect, but it's pretty good, is just look at the financial market indices. The changes in the financial market index is really a reflection of bets that people are making about the future on all time scales, from very short-term, minute-to-minute trading to longer-term investing over months and years to even decades. And one of the great attractions of the financial markets, like, say, the Dow Jones Industrial Average or the S&P 500, is that those charts, those price changes, they look the same on all time scales. So what that means is that if I were to show you a chart of weekly prices, monthly prices, yearly prices, but forgot to put the label on the bottom as to which time scale it was, and asked you, you tell me what the time scale is, you would have no chance, other than just by random guessing, to get it right. The actual wiggles, the ups and downs of the chart looks the same on all time scales. And this is very good from a theoretical point of view. This means that the charts are what are called fractals in mathematical terminology. And that means that if you have a theory that works on one of the time scales, then it will work for all of them. You don't have to create a different theory for each time scale. And so this is another attraction of using the financial market indices as a mood meter. And my book, Mood Matters, is really a kind of work of advocacy, supporting the hypothesis that the mood biases the character of the events that you can expect to see. And I have assembled a very large number of examples in the book that support that position, and also have put in some words about the kind of research program that I think would be needed to carry out this investigation, to turn this hypothesis into something that starts looking like an actual workable scientific theory.